What's up, sports bettors? We got a big UFC fight night this weekend. We got Ciryl Gane, we got Robert Whittaker, a lot of big names on the card, and there's been some line movement, right? When you're looking for your UFC bets, you don't know when the value is going to occur, and great lines don't last forever. So it's not like you should just be looking, the day of the fights on Saturday. So the sharp bet I was able to find with roughly a 2% profit margin, so pretty good, is Christian at plus 118 moneyline odds. So lines have been moving towards him, and we can see there's some pretty good value at plus 118, right? Bet Online only giving us plus 102. Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker out there, only giving us plus 106. And then DraftKings only giving us plus 105. So I went ahead, I locked it in for the max I could, which was 169.50. And again, that's really all OddsJam does for you, is it's constantly scanning all of these sports live lines, UFC lines, tennis lines, pre-match odds, player props, trying to find these spots where sportsbooks are screwing up, right? Where are there big line discrepancies where a sportsbook's odds are stale and they haven't updated to the line movement, or they're missing an injury or something like that? And you can get a mathematically profitable bet. So this bet has a 2% profit margin, roughly. So I went ahead, I locked it in. And anyways, kind of like on this concept of what is profit margin in sports betting before we, continue in this MMA betting video. So if you have a 2% profit margin, right, the way to think about it is if you place an $100 bet, your bet has $2 in mathematical value, right? Profit margin, right? And not every bet's going to win, but in other words, if you placed $100 on this bet, on bets with a 2% profit margin, in the long run, there will be some variance, but you're going to earn a 2% return on average on every bet, right? So $100 bet, 2% profit margin, $2 in profit margin, and let's say you want to make $500 sports betting every month. Well, this bet has a 2% profit margin. You want to make $500, so that means you have to place 250 bets, since every bet has a $2 in profit margin. If you assume you go low enough to bet on things that are 2%, right? You may say, oh, I only want to place bets with 5% profit margin. So then you only would need to place 100 bets, right? So it kind of depends how conservative you want to be, and also how low you're willing to go in terms of the percentage. In other words, how willing you are for variance. So let's say you go down to 2%, you're placing $100 bets, and you want to earn $500. You got to place 250 bets in a month. There's 30 days in a month, so let's say wants to earn $500 per month. You want to earn $500, you got to place 250 bets. 30 days in a month means 8 bets per day, which is like 10 minutes per day, right? It doesn't take much time at all. 10 minutes per day to earn $500 per month, and you're betting on sports profitably. And what you'll also notice is unit size matters a lot, right? If you have a bigger bankroll, or as you continue to see kind of your returns and your profits grow, you should increase your unit size. If you're betting $1,000 with a 2% profit margin, that's $20 in profit margin. So then if you want to earn $500, you only have to place 25 bets, right? That's one bet per day, as long as you're able to find a sharp bet with mathematical edge, such as this UFC bet on OddsJam, where we're getting a clear pricing discrepancy at plus 118. And of course, again, you're going to have swings and there will always be variance. But if you have the edge, right, you're guaranteed to make money due to the law of large numbers. It's just about making sure you're only placing bets. You're not placing these crazy parlays. You're only placing bets that are actually positive EV, right? Positive EV just means profitable in the long run. That's all the word means. So you only want to place profitable bets, of course. Nobody wants to place a non-profitable bet. So always look for positive EV wagers, clear line discrepancies where you're getting value in the odds, be dedicated to it, and then just increase your unit size. If you start out with a $50 unit, you're going to have to place 500 bets to earn $500, if you're betting an average EV percentage or edge percentage of 2%, right? But what you could do is only bet, things with 4% edge. Then you only have to place 250 bets. But let's say we do 3%, right? Then you have to place 333 bets or 10 bets per day, which takes, maybe 3 hours all in over the course of a month. To place 10 bets per day is pretty easy. And then increase this number right? And this number increases. Your profit per month, or, obviously it will scale. Because you can also look at, okay, I'm going to place 500 bets per month. What's my profit going to look like? So raising your bet size is a good variable. Obviously always gamble within reason. But as you start making more money sports betting with positive EV betting, and you get used to the little swings and variance, slightly raising your unit size is your profit margin will stay the same, but your profit in dollars will increase, right? With the more you're betting. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and let's make some money.